How would you describe that for a debut with a new team?
You know, it was it had a little bit of a storybook type thing to it. I mean, you know, the fans are lined up here at 7:30 this morning, out in full force to start the game. We've really been lacking early games, energy, runs. And he comes up to the plate and you're thinking to yourself, boy, wouldn't it be something? And he delivers. So you got goosebumps. It was awesome.
Obviously don't want to put too much into one at-bat in one game, but because of the way you've been struggling and because he's a new face, do you see this as something that, did it jumpstart the team in the game and could it go forward?
No, I mean, you never know where things are going to go, but if you're talking about, you know, based on the way we were playing, you know, a little bit of lack energy, early innings, we've really been having a tough time to get us on the board with 2 runs, and then we end up with 5 in the first. It had an impact, there's no doubt.
Could you see that right from the start, that the team, they looked different
It felt
taking
like
the field?
We had a lot of energy in the dugout. You know, certainly our fans have a lot to do with it too. When, you know, the game starts and the place is packed and they're already, you know, making a lot of noise. But that was the culmination of it. And, you know, that's stepping up big because you're going to have some nerves with a new team, a lot of expectations on you, hitting fourth, you know, all the above, and he was up for the task.
What did you think of Hamill's day and the form he's shown the past couple of starts now?
Yeah, really good. I mean, down in the zone, you know, unpredictable when ahead, you know, good slider, plus and minus a little bit with the speed on the slider, good movement, just enough change-ups. Soto's done a nice job with him too. He really has the last couple times out.
Bob also get a little lift from Lowry right away too.
No doubt.
What did
he had good at-bats. Looked like no issues at short, throwing the ball. You know, he's one of those subtle guys that really does have an impact for us, a shortstop that can, you know, get some hits both sides of the plate, knocks in runs, a guy, two-way player that we've really counted on here for a couple years, so it was really nice to get him back in there too. The lineup just seemed like it was more impactful with those 2 guys in the lineup today.
How about the defensive plays you got in the top of the first? Seemed to get things just going in the right direction right off the bat there.
You know, it's, you know, I've said often that the defensive plays can have just as big impact as, you know, big hits offensively. And for us to play a total game today was key, you know, to kind of get the last few games in the past.
You mentioned that Coco might hit and that Jaso was a possibility. What happened with them?
Jaso was in the cage today. Coco was on the field. He felt okay. Just hit from the right side. He'll have, you know, his injections, and, you know, hopefully we're getting close with him. As far as Jaso goes, until we actually get him on the field and takes regular BP, we're not sure yet.
Well, how much input did you have in adding a new player like Dunn? Was this something you maybe discussed with Billy and Dave and said that these...
Definitely Billy's idea. I've been with Adam before. Sorry to interrupt you there. Billy was really pushing for this one, and I didn't even know he was available, so it was all him.
Do you think your conversation with the team yesterday also had an impact, or was it mostly a Dunn impact?
I think more Dunn impact, if you're asking me.
You didn't do it again post-game?
No, not today.
But given Seattle's staff, and they have a couple of pitchers lined up for the next couple of days who have done very well, how big was it just to hold that skid and, you know, just kind of put some points on the board and have the offense feeling good right away?
There's no doubt. I mean, now this goes a long way. We just wanted to play a good game today, but Chris Young's been a guy, you look at his numbers, who's been really good. I mean, look at the hits to innings pitched, the record, the ERA. So he's no day at the beach, and we've struggled with him as well a couple of times. So regardless, you know, we needed a good game today. We know their pitching is good regardless. They're first in the league in ERA and deep, whether it's their rotation or their bullpen. So it was important to get a good game today.